Hi, thanks for tuning into the Acting Career Expert Studio. My name is Dan Warner. Today we're going to be talking about getting ready for pilot season. I know there's a lot of buzz around pilot season. People get very excited. New shows are coming out, and there's a possibility of getting on one of those shows where you could become a series regular or a recurring character on a brand new show that just takes off and does wonderful things. And it could be the start of your acting career, as it were, meaning launching you into working on a regular basis. And so I want to take a little time and talk about some of the things that you can do to get prepared for pilot season. If you really think that you need coaching for certain things, it's probably a good idea for pilots to get coaching if you have an audition for a pilot, because you want to put your best foot forward. I personally do private coaching, but you can find any coach you want out there, someone that you're already coaching with, or someone who's an accredited coach. In other words, someone who's been doing it long enough, who's booked some pilots, who has been in the business over 15 or 20 years with a bunch of credits, because then they really know what's going on. And so you should vet your coaches quite extensively to make sure that they are the right coach for you. And that they know what they're talking about. So that's not somebody who's been doing it for 5 years and says, I used to teach such and such. I think I can coach some people on acting. I've done it for a little while. No. So find a good coach. If you go to danwarnermedia.com, you can find my private coaching there. Anyhow, it's good to have a coach or a teacher or something, someone to go over your scripts with for any pilot auditions. Another thing that you should take into consideration is if you haven't been acting in a while, if 2021 wasn't great for you, just do a refresher course. Take an online workshop, a cold reading class. Any of those things are helpful. Again, and I stress this in a lot of my videos, make sure that the workshop is taught by someone who knows what the hell they're talking about, and that it's not generic information, and that it's not something that you can just Google and find out. And that means someone who's had 15, 20, 25, 30 years experience doing this. They know. Also, find a teacher who's maybe an actor who's maybe doing it right now, because they know the climate. They know what's going on in this universe right now. So online workshop, cold reading classes, good to take, but don't throw good money after bad and just take some random class where you don't feel like you learned anything, because you could have looked all that stuff up on Google. Another thing you can do to help yourself during pilot season is get your headshots redone. When you have fresh headshots, you feel better about submitting. Your agent or manager feels better about submitting you. You look exactly like you do now. If your headshots are a year old or 2 years old, people go, well, I look the same. No, you don't. You look different, a little different. You've gained weight, you've lost weight, your hair's a different color. It's more gray, it's less gray, you've colored it. You look different. Trust me on this. Also, and I've spoken about this in other videos, when a casting director is looking through, they're on their computer and they're looking at all the headshots, and if they've seen your headshot again and again and again for the last 2 years, they're like, oh yeah, that guy. Oh yeah, that guy. But if you get new headshots done, they haven't seen it before, and they'll go, oh, that's Dan. Oh, he got new headshots done. Oh, excellent. Oh, maybe we should call him in. It just, trust me when I tell you, it just triggers something. And so get your headshots redone for pilot season. It's a smart thing to do. Practice auditioning with scripts that you have, excuse me, that you've done, or new ones that you've found. You can go on Actors Access, and they have, I think you can get sides on Actors Access on the free membership, but if you pay, I think it's $89 a year or $79 a year, I'm not sure. Actors Access. You can get, in fact, I have a video that I did on it, and I don't remember, but it's, I know if you join and you pay, $79 for the year, you have access to hundreds of sides, scripts, for auditioning. And you can practice by yourself, or I recommend with another actor. Also, I would highly recommend, and I've always said this, is record yourself doing your auditions. It's so useful to record yourself and see what you look like, see how you are on camera. You'll find that you do little mannerisms. I do this a lot. I scratch this eyebrow for some reason. I don't know why. But it's something that I do. I've done it a bunch, even shooting these videos. And I remember it. And I'll do it in an audition. If I'm saying my line, I will, I'll scratch my eyebrow. And if I have an itch, or if I have, something, I just do whatever feels natural in the moment. And when you record yourself, when you put yourself on tape, as it were, and play it back and watch it back, you're going to see so many little mannerisms that you do, little behaviors that you do, that you can remember and you can steal from yourself. Like, oh yeah, I really liked when I did this, or when I did this thing with my ear, it was really great, or whatever that is. And so it's really, really important, and it's so incredibly helpful to put yourself on tape, record yourself, and then watch it back and see how you do. Practice with other actors. And listen, when you're practicing with other actors, you can do it via Zoom. If they've been vaccinated, you can have them over to your house, or vice versa, and practice with them, because other actors want to keep their tools sharp as well. And so it's important to practice with other actors. You get that really great feedback. You get that other person reading with you, and it's just different. And I would also recommend, when you're practicing with other actors, that you record that as well. And they'll like it, you'll like it, you'll be able to see it, you'll be able to critique what you did right, what you did wrong, make your adjustments, and then do it again, and do it again, and do it again. That way, when you get the call, when you get that audition for the pilot, you've been doing it, you've been working. Listen, if you do this every day for a week, and then you get an audition for a pilot, how much better do you think you're going to be than the person who hasn't had an audition in 3 months? And they're like, oh, got an audition, I better put it on tape. You've been doing this for a week, every day for an hour for a week. My God, you're going to be so much better than your competition. And so that is super important. This is really great information that you should all be writing down. You can start a Facebook group. You can name it whatever you want, practicing for pilots, or whatever, and try to gather other like-minded actors and get on Zoom calls. And listen, anytime you can surround yourself with other creative people and practice auditioning, practice scripts, practice being on camera, being in front of the camera, listen, you're just going to get better and better and better. And so these are rock solid things that you should do that will help you get ready for pilot season. The last thing I believe you should do is reconnect. If you have representation, if you have an agent or a manager, reconnect with your agent or manager. Send them, listen, I know that sounds ridiculous, send them a $10 Starbucks card. Hey, getting ready for pilot season, can't wait, blah, 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 here's a Starbucks card, this or that. I mean, you don't have to do that, but any little thing that you can send them, or a note or something that lets them know. Also, if you're taking a workshop, let them know, hey, getting ready for pilot season, taking a workshop. Hey, getting ready for pilot season, just had my headshots redone. Hey, getting ready for, whatever it is that you're doing, let them know that you're being proactive in your career. They will take a bigger interest, trust me, about submitting you for pilots if they know that you're working your ass off at home getting ready for this instead of just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring going, well, wish my agent would get off his ass and do something. No, he knows or she knows that you're doing something now. And so they're going to be much more enthusiastic about submitting you for pilots. These are all really great things that you should do that will help you get ready for pilot season. If this video was helpful, hit the like button. If you've not subscribed yet, then just, I don't know what to tell you. You should subscribe because every week, great information. If you got questions or comments or anything that that you've done that helps you get ready for pilot season, leave them in the questions and comments section down below. Listen, get ready. Preparation takes all the pressure off of luck. And so if you're ready and then you get the call, man, you're going to be head and shoulders above everyone else. All right, that's it. Go get ready for pilot season. We'll see you next week on another episode of Get Smart. I got a lot of good ones now. Get Smart. That's a good one.